I'm a DJ boy, going to Dcentral, minting NFT, farming DeFi, being crypto poor but JPay rich.
How you use a crypto wallet versus how an exchange works versus how to even secure your NFTs. The way you talk about security is going to be much different across all of this spectrum. That being said, my next speaker has a security solution, has a privacy solution, has a Web3 solution for emails. Very, very interesting stuff. So, without further ado, please join me in welcoming to the stage the Alter representative, Darren Chiu. Woo!
Hello, hello. Hi, everyone. I'm Darren Chiu, as she mentioned earlier. And I have to say, I am very, very excited to be here with you all. You have no idea, this is my first time on stage, so please be easy on me. Our other team member was supposed to be here, but he had a family emergency, so I stepped in, and now I'm going to be a star. All right, so I'm going to do some Tai Chi for you today. I'm going to tell you a story about why Alter believes in free speech and decentralization, and we'll take it from there, all right? So, before we get started, I want you guys all to realize you guys are in Austin, Texas, the heart of Texas, where 200 years ago we fought for the Republic to be free, right? And now, 200 years later, we're fighting for artists to have more fair rights to their own work, and we're also fighting for a free economy. So what I'm going to be talking about is free speech. And free speech, at first, honestly, I didn't really know what it meant to me personally until I started speaking with other people and hearing their stories on why free speech is important. So for me, I thought free speech is a way for me to communicate with my friends. I never really felt like I had any issues with censorship here in the US. I didn't want my data to be stolen. I didn't want, when I had sensitive documents, I wanted to make sure I was using the appropriate tools so that I can transfer those documents. You know, but generally I felt pretty safe to a degree using the tools that I was already having in this United States. But one day I was doing Tai Chi with my teacher. And so I take Zoom lessons every Friday with the teacher in London. She's from China, and so it's a way for me to experience my own culture. So I enjoyed those classes, right? But one day, as I'm working with Alter, I start brainstorming, hey, what is the real purpose of why I feel so strongly about free speech? And she shared with me a story of how she grew up in China, where she felt like you don't really know that you don't have free speech, but you have a general sense that you can't say everything you want to say because news sites gets taken down, things like that. And when she moved to London, she realized she had a lot more freedoms that she never had before, right? So when following a COVID situation, she started talking about how she would go on Twitter and seeing all these videos come up of things that were happening in Shanghai that was directly impacting her family, right? But the people in China, they don't necessarily have access to those videos. Those videos are shared over Twitter, which, because international students come from the United States, they have decentralized VPN solutions where they can access American sites, they can access social media to share the things that they feel like are important, so it's very transparent and open, right? So speaking with her, I realized that, hey, maybe I was a bit privileged to be here in the United States where I am able to share freely, and sometimes people get in trouble for sharing too freely, you know, and their data is taken out of their mouths like from years and years ago, but I never felt like I had problems with censorship. Data privacy isn't only about those kinds of use cases. It's about protecting your information for law, information for medical records, for sharing anonymously things that you find important, to reveal truths that need to be brought to light, right? So all of these are very important. So what does that mean for us, right? So I'm here representing Alter. Alter is so how do we fit in this map? There's so many crypto projects, so many blockchain projects. Where do we fit in the big picture, okay? We are a decentralized application focused on becoming the next private communications platform for all of Web3, all right? We're built on the Secret Network. So as you can see, I'm repping Secret Network right now. They are a layer 1 blockchain. You heard Guy speaking this morning at the keynote. They're layer 1 blockchain in the Cosmos ecosystem, becoming a privacy hub for all of Web3. So the reason why we decided to build on Secret Network is because they have by default access to smart contracts that are able to encrypt your own data, right? So that the solution is decentralized and your data is always protected. So Alter decided to build on Secret Network. So where are we now? We just launched our core MVP product. It's in its initial stages. Like any other Web3 project, it looks really ugly, but we're trying to clean it up right now. But we have around 7,000 users who are subscribers, paid subscribers to our application, right? But that's the very early stages. We plan to deliver on our roadmap initially for 2022 and eventually expand across all networks in the Cosmos ecosystem and beyond that to other solutions to allow their users to use Alter and communicate privately within their sphere, okay? If I'm talking with my friend, I don't want spam from other people saying, hey, I'm pretending to be your friend, or people who are not in your immediate community. You want to be sure you're able to address those concerns. So, as we mentioned, we're in the initial phases building out our chat features, but we are trying to build a modular Web3 solution that allows us to do this, because there's, as you guys all know, there's Telegram, there's Discord, there's Signal, there's AlterMail. All of these guys, they're all trying to do the same thing, and I'm really glad that they're trying to fight for privacy, because not a lot of people are, right? We can fight together, but our solution is more of a Web3 application method or strategy, because we believe we can partner with a lot of different existing Web3 ecosystems that support the infrastructure for us to be successful. Primarily Secret Network. We're integrating with Kepler so that all users of Kepler who are staking on Secret Network and other networks in the Cosmos ecosystem, they get automatic access to Alter, because right now the one trouble we're dealing with is subscriptions, because with smart contracts there's gas fees, there's things like that. So we need to have a revenue model driven by our validator to enable everyone to have access, because we want everybody to have access to free communications. We're trying to expand our data, all the data stored on our application. We want it to be private and decentralized as well. So we're considering teams like Akash, teams like Jackal, data storage solutions that are private and secure. Chat is only the beginning. We're trying to incorporate, we don't want everybody to have to use so many different applications for communications, right? So we have a long-term vision. We want to bring on video conferencing. We want to bring on public access to social media. This is just one showcase. That's me, if you can't tell. Huddle 01, we're trying to integrate with them as a decentralized solution. That's a Alter AR team called DJs of Dgen. They made a profile for us. So anyways, we're just one building block in a vibrant ecosystem where all of y'all are here, strictly builders, to build the future of communications. So we're excited to be here with you guys. It's a privilege, honestly. We are trying to grow and expand as quickly as possible. So if any of you guys are interested in testing some of the early features of our applications, you want to speak privately with your friends, join us at AlterDAP on Twitter. Follow the communications. Again, thank you. I really appreciate the time, and I'm just really glad to be here.